Hi everyone, it's Liz the Frugal Libertarian from frugallibertarian.com, and it is Sunday, so I have my stack of Sunday newspapers ready to go to pull my coupons out. I also have extra coupons here that the guy at 7-Eleven gave me. They're awesome. They give me, when I go in, the one guy, if he has extras, will give them to me, and then the owner actually gives my husband leftovers that are left after the end of Sunday when they have to throw the rest of the paper out. He saves the inserts and gives them to us. So we do actually get more coupons than this, but this is our standard Sunday purchasing, which, yes, it's a big stack. And if you read my blog, there is a post, and I will link it in the description below, where I explain my coupon process and kind of the rationale behind it. But I figured it's a little easier to see than it is to read. I mean, I've read tons of books on couponing, I've read blogs on couponing, but I always find that the best way to understand it is really to see it done. So, I have my stack. Like I said, I went to 7-Eleven, bought my stack. My stack has a specific, let me get space here. My stack has a specific rationale behind it. I get 2 of the New York Daily News. I get 2 of the New York Post, and then 1, 2, 3 Danbury News Times. The reason I get these is the Post and the Daily News get different inserts, and the Connecticut papers get different inserts. And some of them will have coupons for stuff that the other ones won't, but one of the biggest differences is that in New York, or at least the areas around us, they don't double coupon. So they get a lot of coupons for 75 cents because it won't be doubled up. I've even seen coupons for 90 cents coming out of these New York papers because, again, they don't double up. But the Connecticut, they do. So it'll be an identical coupon for an identical product, and instead of 75 cents off one or 50 cents off one, it'll be $1 off of 2. So that is why I get such a weird kind of mixture. The store I like to coupon at allows 5 coupons. So that's why I purchased 3 and then 2 and 2, because it'll equal up to, I mean, sometimes I'll have 7, but I'll have at least, you know, most of the coupons I'll end up with 5 of. So what I do after I have them all, so what I do is I then take each paper one by one, and I go through and I yank out all of the coupon inserts. So Daily News has a red plum, and then the Procter & Gamble, because it is the last weekend of October, so we're getting that. Now, Parade, I'm actually going to put to the side. I have to look through it. Sometimes they have coupons in them, so I'm going to cut those out if they do, but I'm going to look through it after I'm not on camera. So then I go and do the same thing. And I do this with each paper. I go in and I put the coupons in a pile, and then I sort them based on like versus like, which I'll do in a minute. So I'm going to go through the rest of these since you kind of see what I'm doing and this isn't too interesting. I'm going to go through the rest of them and pull them out, and then I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so I have taken out all of my inserts, and I have them in a big stack. And then also, I just wanted you to see, I do save some of the store circulars as well. What I do now is I take, and I'm just going to show you real quick. So I take each one, I'm going to move the pile a little bit. So I sort them out with like, because this way I can clip them faster. So and there's the last on that one. And I try to have the 2s on top, which is the ones from the New York papers. I try to get those ones on top. Just because. Nope, wrong pile. See, I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll show you when I get my coupon setup going. I'm going to finish this off. Okay, so all my coupons are sorted, and I've got them all stacked up here. I take this little table, which is like a TV table, and I use this just for convenience. I mean, you could use a regular table, but I like having this to move it around, like if I want to go be on the couch or whatever. So I use that. I cut my coupons with this specific pair of scissors. And the reason I like these is because there is rubber in the handle, so your fingers don't hurt. And I've got a couple different pairs. This is just usually my go-to just out of familiarity, but it is the, what is it? Acme Soft Handle. And I believe this came from Joann's. I got it from my mother when I got married. That sounds odd. It was in my sewing kit, my wedding sewing kit. So I got it from my mother. I believe she told me it was something like $6 or $7 for this pair of scissors. You can find them cheaper. Big Lot sells a pair for $1.80. I have a pair that I bought from Dollar Tree, so you can get them in cheaper places. And then the last part of my setup to cut is this. It's actually a big lap desk, and I tape a plastic bag to it, so this is for like any of the extra paper goes right into the bag. So I'm going to show you how I do my clipping. So what I do is I take each sheet, or I take each set and I clip them together. So I pull out the pages that work together, that sync up together. And yes, that's my son doing his silliness in the background. Luckily the dog's not flipping out or anything right now. So I take this and I just smoothed the common side because this is a double page. I smoothed the edge so that it's really tight. And then I take the two pages and rip them because it's the fastest way to separate them. So this one has a coupon on it. It's for Tim Hortons coffee. So a big part of why I'm over here is we have a lamp right over here, which I'm not going to show you with the camera because it would honestly blind you, the light bulb. But I take the page, sorry, wrong side. I take the page and I hold it up to the light. So I'm just going to show you down from below. I hold it up to the light and I look to see if the coupons are in the exact same spot. Yes, they are. They are in the exact same spot. So then I can go in and cut them at once. Now, if they were not in the same spot, I would then, using the light, I would adjust until they were together. So if you look, they're actually exactly the same place. They cut in the exact same place. So they're totally synced up. Now, even though this is the first page I'm doing, and I know that that first page was synced up, I'm not going to assume that all the pages are. So I check every single page to make sure that they're synced up. And then I take the extra paper that's, you know, either just regular advertisements or just the extra little bits, and I put them into the garbage bag. Now normally I do my sorting and my placement on the table. Oh, there's the extra piece. I wondered why there was only one. I usually just keep them here and then I put the clipped coupons into a pile and I do the actual clipping back here on the lap desk. So let me show you that one. And these are synced up. So I am clipping away at them. And like I said, even though I knew that first one was synced up, which means more likely than not, the pages and the rest of that insert are going to be synced up, I do not let that get, I do not just rest on that. I don't assume, because assuming is never a good thing in life, especially with coupons. When they're synced up like this and I'm not messing with them to make them synced up, I like to trim as much of the excess off of them so they can go into my pages easily. So that's a couple of pages, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to do this with the whole stack. I will tell you right now, the only one I'm not going to do this with are – at the back of the pile, the Procter & Gamble's. These rarely sync up. I have, as of this moment, 7 of them. So what I do is I cut one and I put one's inserts, or one's coupons, into my coupon binder, and I save the other ones just as they are in like this. And then I will go through, when I'm going through my coupon binder, if I see a coupon that came from Procter & Gamble in there, I'll pull that one out, and then I'll pull these out and trim them out of the individual inserts, so that I have 5. So that just saves me time, because again, they rarely sync up together, which I don't know why they don't, but they don't. I'm gonna finish cutting these, and then I'll be back with you when I do my sorting and then my coupon binder. Okay, so as you can see, my coupons are all clipped and in a pile. And this here is my coupon binder. It's got different sections depending on what category the product is. So baby products, body lotions, soap, baking products, batteries, etc., etc. So now that the coupons are clipped, before they can actually go in here, I have to go in and start pulling out anything that expired. So far, actually nothing on this page. Nothing on that page. Hold on. I'm actually going to pull out anything that's expiring. Oh, here we go. I'm going to pull out anything expiring tomorrow as well, because I'm not going grocery shopping tomorrow. So these are $10.29. So I go through section by section and pull out all the stuff that's expired or that will expire before I can go shopping. My husband and I are sharing a car right now. So if I can't go shopping, then I'm going to pull it out. So I do that, like I said, section by section. None in that. So I'm going to keep doing this. None there. I'm going to keep doing this. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to come back and I'll show you how I do my sorting of the new coupons. Okay, so I've cleaned out my binder. So now I'm actually going to start sorting the coupons. So I go and I literally I go in and I go into the pile and start to group them based on what section of my binder they're going to be in. So like these tampons, that goes into feminine section of my binder. This is dental floss, Polydent, dental. You can tell these are the P&Gs. Let's see, ZzzQuil, NyQuil, those go into health. So I'm making the pile. So I can't look through the viewfinder because I can't read what's on the coupon. Align products, health. These are technically adult things, but I put them in with women. This is more health stuff. So you're getting the idea. I do section by section like this, each going to its own pile, and let's see, that one is, so this one is hair product, so it's getting its new pile, and this is antiperspirant, deodorant, body wash, or soap. These ones are always tricky. Sometimes I sort them in skincare and sometimes I sort them in soap. I might put them in soap this time, I think. That one is definitely soap. So I'm going to keep doing this again. So baby stuff. And I will come back to you once I'm done with the pile to show you what I do with each individual pile on its own. Okay, so here are all the different piles I've made for each section. There's some of them you can see, like one for health products is really big. Bread, there's only one, and this is actually 2 weeks worth because last week I didn't get a chance to sort. So I'm going to take the baby products and I'm going to sort that one here with you. So you can see that there are these baby food pouches. We don't feed our son baby food anymore, but we give these away sometimes to people that do have kids with baby stuff. And he actually won't eat the oatmeal we make him, so sometimes he ends up getting baby food anyway. So then I'm going to take, and again, all like are staying with like, so that they can all go into the same pouch in the binder. Remove that. So, okay, we're almost at the bottom. And this is hard to do, I'm right-handed, and so I'm trying to do this left-handed. I get almost done with the sorting. This might be cut down for time. And then remaining 3. So that is all of the baby products for the week sorted out. So what I do is I then take and I go over to the binder and I put in each coupon into its own slot. So I put each one into its own slot. And hopefully I don't drop this one because that would be bad. This is hard to do. I am right-handed and I'm doing all of this left. So I'm going to put that one in by itself. Now if it was multiples of the same identical coupon, if you look down here with the yogurt ones, I put them all in the same pouch. And then they're all ready to go. And then I can use this really quickly to see what coupons I have for stuff and make my weekly shopping list. So hopefully this has been helpful with understanding exactly what I'm talking about when I'm doing my couponing. And I will talk with you soon with new videos. Again, this is Liz, the Frugal Libertarian. If this is your first time watching, please click subscribe, hit like, hit share. You can visit the blog, which is frugallibertarian.com. There'll be links in the description. I will talk with you soon. Bye!